Welcome back to Peace, Love and Tarot. This reading is for Leo, Sun, Moon or Rising. It's a weekly reading for the week of July 8 to the 14th. Leo, your cards this week are in the position of energies leaving, completing or transitioning. You have the healing energy of Temperance. Focus energies for you this week. You have the Four of Swords clarified with the Page of Wands. You have the Ace of Wands, beautiful omen coming in towards the end of the week. Leo, interesting. My message for you as I was putting down the cards is it's time to shift gears. So let's see how that flows as we go through the reading. Temperance. Now, Leo, if you watched last week's video, you had the same card in the same position last week. You've definitely been in a place of rebalancing your emotions, of healing the past. You've really been putting energy into that, and I think that's great. But, we're starting to see that it is the time for you now to move forward and to take some more action in your life. So Temperance, does bring in that healing energy. It's about rebalancing your emotional waters here. You can see the angels, shifting the energy from the water energy from cup to cup. It's about, taking time out to heal in order to be able to deal with the emotional flow of life, the ebbs and the flows, the ups and downs, while also keeping one foot on the ground, keeping grounded in your daily responsibilities and that sort of thing. That's what Temperance is about. And it is about, that guided energy that has told you it's time. It has been time in the past for you to do that, to probably be in hermit mode a little bit, to recluse, to heal. But, there's only so much of that we can have where sometimes it's time to shift things up a gear because the sun keeps rising on your horizon. And in order for that to, fully come out to a beautiful sun energy, you need to take some action and to come back into the world after a period of having time out. That's what I'm seeing here. So it's great that you've taken time to heal, but this week we are shifting up. It's time for you to come back to the world and step back into it with a whole renewed, restored energy. So focus energies this week, we see that Four of Swords energy. You've had the time out, you've been resting, you've been contemplating, you've been meditating on the past, deciding what you need to take with you, what you need to let go, healing what doesn't, what needed to be healed, and, thinking about your next steps. That's what I see here. But we have that here with the Page of Wands. Now, the Page of Wands for me is... it's really a card of stepping into a new reality. I sort of call it the portal card. It's really about stepping through. Look, she takes one final look back to the past and goes, that's cool, but I'm now ready to move into the light. I'm now ready for that sun to actually rise and to shine down on me. I'm sick of just, keeping things on the horizon while I, take time out, while I think on this. It's time now to take action. The Page of Wands is a card of growth, which we're also seeing in the Ace of Wands here. So it's saying, I have been healing, I have been restoring, I have been taking time out. That's excellent. But now I need to take action to grow and evolve again. I'm now ready to come back into the world, to step through into a new reality, to leave the past in the past, bygones be bygones, and see what awaits for me through this door. Because I feel like, Leo, maybe some of you, you've been in a period, a bit of a holding pattern. That's what I'm hearing, holding pattern. And, things haven't really been dropping into your life like they should. But here we see that shift, and we see divine inspiration coming back to you. So Page of Wands is also that energy of adventurous spirit, of curiosity, of excitement, lust and passion. This is what you need to invite more into your life, and the energy is here this week. So the key to doing that is to, come back into the world, take inspired action, because all the energy is here for you this week. Now, coming in towards the end of the week, the Ace of Wands, which, fits really nicely with this. If you can sort of come back into the world and step through into the light, step through the portal, so that might be saying yes to opportunities that you wouldn't have said yes to in the past. It might be, you know, taking that job opportunity even though you don't quite feel ready for it. It's taking new steps where you may have not done in the past. Look, the Ace of Wands, yeah. Okay, so aces are the first card in each suit of the tarot deck. So what they represent is pure potential. So we can see pure potential like a little baby seed that you plant in the garden. Now, if you just plant that in the garden and walk away and leave it, if we don't get a good round of rain, it's just going to die, or it's just going to remain dormant. Remain dormant, yes, that's what you've been doing, Leo, remaining dormant. However, if we nurture it, if we water it, and, you know, fertilize it and do all those things, it starts to sprout and grow. And what do we know about small sprouts? They can grow into solid, strong trees in the future. So Leo, you know, the universe is saying, hey, here is some seeds for you because it's time. You know, you're moving out of the dormant phase. Here are some seeds for you to grow. It asks you, will you water them? Will you nurture them? Will you take good care of them? Will you give them the light that they need to grow into a solid oak tree? So it's like a little window, a portal of divine opportunity, which is trying to coax you out of the dormant state and, you know, give you that level of inspiration that you need to take that inspired action, to take those next steps. So Leo, don't lose the opportunity. You know, if things come up this week, say yes to them, because I really see this as being a stepping stone to water that little seed that you've got there, and you'll just be surprised what that's going to grow into in the future. So it's really beautiful. It's time for new action in your life. So Leo, that's what I have for you this week. It's really exciting. I wish you all the best with it. Keep in mind it is a general reading. It won't resonate for every Leo out here, but I'll be back here with you next week for another reading.